Another day, another story. The Paralympics are a major international multi-sport event for athletes with disabilities, held shortly after the Olympic Games in the same host city. They include various sports, such as athletics, swimming, wheelchair basketball, and many others, adapted for athletes with physical, visual, and intellectual impairments. The Paralympics aim to showcase the athletic abilities of disabled athletes and promote inclusivity and awareness around the world. Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. The next Summer Paralympic Games will be held in Paris from August 28 to September 8, 2024, following the Summer Olympics in the same city. The Winter Paralympics will be in Milan Cortina, Italy, in 2026. History of the Paralympics. The Paralympic Games originated after World War II as a means of rehabilitating injured soldiers and civilians. The first organized competition for disabled athletes took place in 1948, the same year as the London Olympics. This event, known as the Stoke Mandeville Games, was organized by Dr. Ludwig Guttmann for British World War II veterans with spinal cord injuries. By 1960, the first official Paralympic Games were held in Rome, Italy, featuring 400 athletes from 23 countries. Unlike the Olympic Games, which have been held since 1896, the Paralympics began with a strong focus on athletes with spinal cord injuries and have since expanded to include athletes with a wider range of disabilities. Growth and evolution. Since the 1960s, the Paralympics have grown tremendously. The event now includes athletes with physical disabilities, including limb loss and cerebral palsy, intellectual disabilities, and visual impairments. The International Paralympic Committee, IPC, founded in 1989, governs the Paralympic movement and works to ensure that the Paralympic Games provide equal opportunities for all athletes. Inspirational stories. Many Paralympic athletes have inspiring stories of resilience and determination. For example, Tatiana McFadden, an American wheelchair racer, has won numerous Paralympic medals despite being born with spina bifida and spending her early years in a Russian orphanage. Ellie Simmonds, a British swimmer with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, became a household name after winning gold medals at the Beijing 2008 Paralympic Games at just 13 years old. Impact of the Paralympics. The Paralympics have significantly impacted perceptions of disability, helping to break down barriers and challenge stereotypes. They promote a message of inclusivity, showing that disability does not limit one's ability to compete at the highest levels of sport. The Games have also been influential in advocating for accessibility improvements and equal opportunities for people with disabilities globally. Future of the Paralympics. Looking ahead, the Paralympic movement aims to continue growing and advocating for greater inclusion and equality. The IPC and various national Paralympic committees are working to increase participation and improve conditions for athletes worldwide. The upcoming Paris 2024 Paralympic Games are expected to further enhance the profile of the Games and showcase the extraordinary talents of Paralympic athletes. Sir Ludwig Guttmann and the birth of the Paralympics. Sir Ludwig Guttmann, often called the father of the Paralympic Games, was a neurologist who fled Nazi Germany and settled in the UK. He established the National Spinal Injuries Centre at Stoke Mandeville Hospital in 1944. Guttmann's vision was to use sports as a form of rehabilitation for injured soldiers. In 1948, he organized the first Stoke Mandeville Games for veterans with spinal cord injuries, an event that eventually evolved into the Paralympic Games. Trisha Zorn, USA. Trisha Zorn, a visually impaired swimmer from the United States, is one of the most decorated Paralympic athletes in history. She has won 55 medals, 41 gold, 9 silver, and 5 bronze, over 7 Paralympic Games from 1980 to 2004. Despite being born blind, Zorn's athletic achievements are unparalleled, and she has become a symbol of excellence in the Paralympic community. Oscar Pistorius, South Africa. Oscar Pistorius, a South African sprinter with a double below-knee amputation, made history by becoming the first amputee to compete in the Olympic Games alongside able-bodied athletes in London 2012. Pistorius, known as the Blade Runner, because of his carbon fiber prosthetic legs, had previously won multiple gold medals in the Paralympics. BBVO, Italy. Beatrice (Bibi) Vio is an Italian wheelchair fencer who lost both her arms and legs to meningitis at the age of 11. Despite this, she has become a Paralympic champion and a world champion in wheelchair fencing. Bibi is known for her fierce determination and positive outlook, which have made her a prominent figure in the Paralympic community. She won a gold medal in the 2016 Rio Paralympics and another in the Tokyo 2020 Games, inspiring many with her incredible story of overcoming adversity. Markus Riem, Germany. Markus Riem, a German long jumper, is known for his record-breaking performances. Despite being a below-knee amputee, Riem has set multiple world records in the T44 class. His jumps are so impressive that there have been discussions about his inclusion in the Olympic Games alongside able-bodied athletes. Riem's performances continue to push the boundaries of what is considered possible in Paralympic athletics. Significant moments and milestones. Integration with the Olympic movement. The Paralympic Games were officially held in the same city as the Olympic Games for the first time in 1988 in Seoul, South Korea. This marked a significant step in integrating the Paralympics with the broader Olympic movement. Since then, the Paralympics have been held in the same host city as the Olympics, typically a few weeks after the Olympic Games conclude. Introduction of new sports. Over the years, the Paralympics have introduced new sports to better cater to the diverse abilities of athletes. For instance, in the Rio 2016 Paralympics, canoeing and triathlon were added to the roster, broadening the scope of competition and providing more opportunities for athletes with different impairments. This evolution of sports continues as the IPC looks to make the Games more inclusive and representative of the global disability community. Technological advancements. The Paralympics have been at the forefront of technological innovation in sports. From the development of lightweight racing wheelchairs to the use of advanced prosthetics, technology has played a crucial role in enhancing performance and safety. This has allowed Paralympic athletes to reach new heights and challenge the perceptions of disability. Media coverage and public awareness. In recent years, there has been a significant increase in media coverage of the Paralympic Games, particularly following the success of the London 2012 Paralympics, which were heavily promoted and widely televised. This increase in visibility has helped raise public awareness and appreciation of the Paralympic movement, challenging stereotypes and promoting inclusivity. Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. Amidst the pandemic, the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics, postponed to 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, presented unique challenges but also showcased the resilience and adaptability of the Paralympic community. Despite the absence of spectators and strict health protocols, the Games were successfully held, with athletes delivering outstanding performances. The impact of the Paralympic movement. The upcoming Paris 2024 Paralympic Games promise to be another milestone, with a focus on sustainability, accessibility, and inclusivity, aiming to set new standards for future games and inspire the next generation of Paralympians. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.